Hi, I'm Jack, and welcome to Organix Kitchen at our office here in Bournemouth. This is where Emily, Abby and I develop all of our tasty foods. Next, we create great tasting, nutritious food with as much variety as possible. And that's the thinking behind our new Cook with Organix range, which allows you to cook up lots of delicious dishes in virtually no time at all. Our paste pots are suitable for little ones aged from 7 months to 3 years plus, and take up to 30 minutes to create. And it's a paste pot we're using today to make a delicious mild chicken tikka masala. To make this recipe, you'll need the following ingredients: some rice, 1 teaspoon of cooking oil, 50 grams of onion, finely diced, 140 grams of chicken breast, cut into small pieces, 40 grams of red pepper, cut into small pieces, 1 mild tikka paste pot, 50 grams of passata, sieved tomatoes, 80 grams of cherry tomatoes, cut into small pieces, 90 grams of full-fat yogurt, and an optional sprinkle of washed and chopped coriander. Here helping me cook this recipe today is Lucy, who also works at Organix.
Hi Jack.
Now you've tasted quite a lot of these recipes before, haven't you? But you've never actually cooked one, is that right?
Yeah, it's quite bad. It's a little bit embarrassing. I've eaten quite a lot of them because people like you have made them for me, but I've never actually cooked one myself, which is a little bit naughty.
Do you cook much at home at all? Or?
No, that's probably one of the reasons. I'm
Okay.
really not one of the world's best chefs, unfortunately.
Well, shall we start cooking then? I'll put some water on for the rice.
So how much do we need then?
Well, on the back of pack it recommends how much rice to use from 7 months. Now, you said max is 2, is that right?
2, yeah.
So we could probably do the amount for a 12-month-old because it is a reasonable portion. So I would say it's 6 tablespoons of cooked rice. So that'll be roughly 3 of uncooked rice.
And I guess as well, you just follow the instructions for the rice because they're all going to be a bit different.
Exactly, you'll need to follow the instructions on the packet that you bought because they're all different. So, shall we start cooking the curry then?
Yes, let's get started.
So we need a teaspoon of oil.
Teaspoon this time?
Yes, that's the next size up from the tablespoon.
That one, okay.
And we need to just let that heat through. So now the oil's heated through, we just need to add the onion, the pepper and the chicken.
Okay, so all together, all at the same time?
Yes, I mean, I know that people normally brown onions first before they add all the other ingredients, but because this is aimed for toddlers and younger, and we cook it all through quite a lot anyway, you can add them all together.
A bit quicker to put it all in together.
Exactly, and just that little bit easier as well.
Which is always good if it can be quick.
Exactly, so just throw the chicken in there as well and give that a good stir around.
And just stir it up.
And we're going to need to cook that now for about 3 to 5 minutes, just until the mince is browned and the vegetables are softened.
So as a slightly unconfident cook, is there anything I can really get wrong with this?
Obviously we've quite finely diced the chicken there, because to make it suitable from 7 months. But if you're doing it for an older child, you might have larger pieces, so you just need to make sure that they are cooked through. Right, so now that looks like the meat's browned quite nicely, the vegetables are softened, we need to add the paste.
Okay.
So you need to put all of that in there.
The whole lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so now we need to stir that for about a minute or 2 just to cook out the paste.
It's really beginning to look like a tikka masala.
Yes, it's all the
quite
nice,
exciting.
the nice spices and rich colours in there as well.
Yeah.
They can give it really good colour. So now now that's cooked through, we need to add the tomatoes. Okay. So that's both kinds of tomato, the sieved tomato and chopped tomatoes.
So any reason why there's 2 different sorts, just for?
Yes, because I thought it'd be nice in this one to get some fresh tomatoes in rather than just using tinned. So that's why we're using fresh cherry tomatoes. And then we're using the passata instead of chopped because as we've got the water from the fresh ones, it thickens up a little bit better so it doesn't take as long to cook. So now you put those in, we just need to kind of stir that around and then maybe put the lid on actually is probably the best way to cook it so it softens nicely. And leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's have a look. That looks done to me, so it's about the right consistency.
Yep.
Bit of sauce there. So, do you want to go grab the yoghurt for me? And we will just need to stir that in.
So this is the last thing we're adding, isn't it?
Yes, and that will just stir in on the heat, but I'll turn it down. Because you don't need to do any cooking at this stage, it's literally just to make sure that everything's nice and warm. Right, so now I'll go and drain the rice if you want to get ready to serve.
Even though I've got a bit of a cold, I can really smell that.
So there's lovely spices coming through.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll just put a little bit in here just for us to try.
Okay.
There you go, just add that on top. Now you could, of course, you might want to actually stir it all together with the rice when serving it.
That's quite a lot there. We could serve that for me and my husband as well.
Yeah, you could all eat it if you wanted to. There we go, and let's have a taste, shall we?
Yes, definitely. Thank you very much.
Tell me how it compares to the tikkas you have at home normally.
Well, I'm sure it will taste a lot nicer. That's really good. It's not got the spice level, but it's got all those sort of little intricate flavours.
The creaminess as well that you get from the yoghurt. You think Max will like it?
Well, I hope so. He's going through a really fuzzy stage at the moment. I think you might know a bit about it, Jax. I've been chatting to you about it. But yeah, it's really hard at the moment. He's in the terrible twos, but I'm going to try him with it and then keep trying.
Well, in that case, do you want to take some home for him, maybe to try out
That
this
would be
evening?
great, so that I don't have to cook twice in one day, which would be excellent.
Fantastic. I'll just go and get you a little pot then.